A row has erupted between a farmer and conservationists over plans to rip up 7 miles of hedgerows in the Shropshire countryside.
Fraser Jones wants to dig them up as part of a plan to create a controversial super dairy farm. Locals say it'll ruin the landscape and devastate wildlife. Here's Bob Hockenhull.
A patchwork of hedgerows has characterised the landscape around Chirbury in Shropshire for generations, but for how much longer? The new owner of these fields has applied to tear up 7 miles of hedgerows. It's caused huge upset, with 100 people attending a recent public meeting.
It's distressed everybody because it will have a fundamental impact on the landscape and it will affect the wildlife hugely.
It's unbelievable. When I first heard it, I live in Ellesmere, and I thought, wow, that is from Ellesmere to Oswestry, which is 7-8 miles of hedgerows proposed to be grubbed up.
Both Shropshire Wildlife Trust and Natural England say they've never encountered a proposal to remove hedgerows on such a massive scale. The final decision on whether the hedges should stay or go has to be taken by a Shropshire Council Conservation Officer by January the 31st. Farmer Fraser Jones is behind the plans. He recently bought the 384-acre farm to grow fodder for 1,000 cattle on a proposed nearby super dairy, which is yet to be granted planning permission.
By removing hedgerows to create larger fields, that gives me a more economical way of farming. What it does do is mean that modern machinery can go around the fields without any trouble.
But Elise Jones once lived on the farm and believes the hedgerows are an essential food source for wildlife.
There must be thousands and thousands of birds and animals that rely on that food. And you destroy the hedgerows, you've destroyed their food, and you've killed them.
But can the demands of modern farming accommodate such sentiments? Bob Hockenhull, BBC Midlands Today, Shropshire.